It's maybe not the answer you're looking for, because you want practical, but it is the answer you're looking for. It's like being very present. Because somebody who's incredibly present has a good vibe. You feel it. Somebody who's with you feels better to talk to than somebody who's not with you. So that is a vibe, that is charisma. Somebody who's present with you. And somebody who is present, especially these days, is practicing that, right? Most people who are present, they're not just present, they put an effort on it. They're intentionally present. They made a choice. They made a choice to, I don't know, meditate or not consume or stop themselves or have certain habits or, you know, ground themselves over and over. You feel it. So that's the start in there. And then you can start exploring that.
No Ubers, London.
Hey, London taxis!
But tomorrow I'm gonna do my first ever day game session in London. Kind of weird. I mean, the women are sophisticated.
What's up, gentlemen? I am in London, United Kingdom. Just had 2 very eventful days of coaching, gave a speaking event here, and I need to head to the airport quite soon. But I don't want you guys to miss out. So I'm gonna do exactly 3 hours of cold approach in the streets of London. And let's see what happens. It's a bit of a cloudy day, it's a bit fresh. So I think it's the normal London weather. It's a Monday noon, so people are busy. I expect people to walk fast, so I have to catch up. And let's see. Often in the YouTube comments, people say, oh, you should try this in London. It's not that easy there when I post videos from Eastern Europe. So we're about to find out. Do I get crushed? Do I get brutally rejected? Or will some girls agree to go on a date with me? We'll find out. Let's check. Alex.
After hours at Il Molino. A Soto just talking women and vino. The contract like 91 Dan Marino.
I just got married 2 days ago. What a lovely married woman. Okay, cool. So you're basically asking, you noticed over many years of doing game, because I know you've been doing it a lot, right? When your vibe is good, you get good results. When your vibe is off, you get no results, no matter what else you do. So it's the #1 thing. And that's absolutely true. We can say vibe, we can call it momentum, we can call it the energy you have that day, right? It's obviously a vague term, but it's definitely true. If you feel good and maybe you had some results, you're in a state of heightened energy that helps you, that makes you more charismatic, right? That is, in a sense, that is charisma. Like we all know certain people, when they walk in a room, it's just like, there's just some energy. And some women have that particularly. So I agree, first of all, and then I ask myself the question a lot of times, how can we get into that zone? That should be a goal. You can have a routine. We do it a lot with guys who are like very stuck, to just, at the minimum, leave your house, right? And connect. So super basics now, connect. So what does connecting mean? Well, connecting can mean touching a tree. That's connecting with nature. Feeling grass on the ground, connecting with nature. Maybe petting a dog, now we're connecting with an animal. Looking people in the eyes, now we're connecting with strangers. Saying hi to people, now we're connecting with strangers. That's already good, that will get you in some zone. Again, presence. So a lot of the times you're not in the zone, it's because you think about something that happened in the past. Maybe even that day, right? Maybe you're angry at work, or you're worried, or you're stressed. And then you need to make yourself present. So again, you could do what I started doing now, which is just smile. And it's, again, you caught yourself, I'm overthinking, I'm not here, smile. And then you can continue this with smile. And feel these muscles. And then feel the ears. So everybody smile. Feel the ears now. I don't see everybody smiling. Now put your hands in front of you. Focus on your hands. Keep smiling a bit. Maybe look at your hands. See how beautiful your hands are. Try to feel the fingertips. Now feel your heart. Focus on your heart. Now focus on your knees. Now focus on your feet. Now back to smile. Ears. Hands. Heart. Knees. Feet. Smile. Boop. And literally that's, like I talked to a spiritual teacher I have, and his super enlightened spiritual teacher, that's the practice. Like that's just like whenever he catches himself overthinking, what he does is he says, boop, and he smiles. And he goes through that routine. And he does it dozens and dozens and dozens of times, every day now. And it really, like it's crazy. When you start doing that, you're gonna be in the vibe way more. Because basically not in the vibe also means you're not present, like I talked about this. It's you, there's something in you that holds you back, that it's not, because another way of saying present is like you're not your child self, right? Like children are beautiful because they're incredibly present. Sometimes they laugh and then they cry, but immediately they get out of crying. Like it's crazy. Like you watch a child, she's crying like it's the end of the world, and then 20 seconds later she's laughing. I'm like, didn't you just like, wasn't like everything is horrible like half a minute ago and now everything is perfect? Oh, it's changed, right? And then she sees something and da-da-da. So we lose that a bit. Of course, we grow up, the world is happening, we can't be like a child, but we can stop ourselves from constantly overthinking. And we can, whoop, smile, and feel that. It sounds ridiculous, maybe to some of you, but there's a lot of power in that present thing. So, connection, presence, to a degree where you become a monk almost. Like where the goal should be constant reinforcement of this loop. And some people do it, you know, sitting down and meditating, or having a mantra, or, you know, following other spiritual stuff, but it can really be that simple to just like connect that. And then obviously it expands into the room and da-da-da. And it comes back to feeling love, right? It's like, that's why the heart is important. And it's maybe not the answer you're looking for, because you want practical, but it is the answer you're looking for. It's like being very present. Because somebody who's incredibly present has a good vibe. You feel it. Somebody who's with you feels better to talk to than somebody who's not with you. So that is a vibe, that is charisma. Somebody who's present with you. And somebody who is present, especially these days, is practicing that, right? Most people who are present, they're not just present, they put an effort on it. They're intentionally present. They made a choice. They made a choice to, I don't know, meditate or not consume or stop themselves or have certain habits or, you know, ground themselves over and over. You feel it. So that's the start in there. And then you can start exploring that.
Yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend for like 1.5 years, 2 years we was together.
Yeah.
First time in my life, I literally had to beg someone. Like I felt like my happiness was in someone else's hands. You know, how would you deal with loss and trying to get back on your feet?
Yeah, I mean, you don't beg, because it's almost like you don't deserve her in a way, right? Like you fucked that one up, right? You did what you did, and you have to live with it. And we all fuck up sometimes. We're not perfect, and I guess from my personal view is like you integrated, you know, you're an integrated man, and integrated man made mistakes, and they own these mistakes, and you learn from the mistakes, and you don't do it the next time. Like you let her live in peace, because she is done with you. You did that. Begging doesn't help, right? It makes you feel bad, it makes her feel bad. You almost want to respect her Like if you love her, you let her go. Cliche, but that's the case where that is true. You're not doing her a favor because you broke her trust, and she basically deserves to start something fresh. And she, if she's also smart and an integrated woman or whatever, she will also reflect and think, okay, how did that happen? Why did he cheat on me? How did I choose a guy who could do that to me? How did I act that would happen? And she will make her own new learnings and decisions and move on with her life, and at the best way see it as maybe the best thing that happened to her. But yes or no, it's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to let her go and not keep letting her live in the past. Like, she deserves to be present with someone else, and you have to deal with the fact that you've made a mistake in the past, and it's part of life. And next time you can prove with a new woman that you won't cheat on her, because you are now developed and you learn from your mistakes and you had that pain of hurting somebody you love, and you don't want to do that again.